you can bring some questions. Either you can write them and pass them on to me, and of course you can ask them also in the afternoon, but feel free to write some questions and give them to me, so that I don't have to answer to those questions straight away. I can keep those questions, and during the course of the lectures I can also include the answers. This is in addition to what we are doing. I mean, right? Because sometimes you don't feel like asking a question at a particular point, but it is in your mind. Maybe it's a question regarding something we did on the very first day or some other. So whatever you have in your mind, just on a small slip, write it out and keep passing them to me. That way we have better communication. Anything related to our talk, please, you can give that. So, let us begin now. I begin with a Mangalacharana, prayer to Shiva. Yeah. This is fine. Yeah. यस्यांके च विभाति भूधरसुता यस्यांके च विभाति भूधरसुता देवापगामस्तके भाले बालविधुरगले च गरलम् भाले बालविधुरगले च गरलम् यस्योरसि व्यालरात् सोऽयं भूतिविभूषिणः सुरवरः सर्वाधिपः सर्वदा शरवः सर्वगतः शिवः शशिनिभः श्रीशङ्करः पातु माम् श्रीशङ्करः पातु माम्. Well, now this is the third day. We have, in terms of the number, done only a few chapters of the Natya Shastra. The bulk of them remain. Yeah, it's okay. We'll change it in the afternoon. And we have a large number of chapters to finish. However, it is not as if there is a laid out program. As I said, we are taking the totality of it. Yesterday we did the Sangraha Shloka, in which all the things have come to your attention, and now we'll expand upon it according to your interest, but of course chapter wise. We did the Rasa Adhyaya, and in the Rasa Adhyaya we came to the description of Bhava, Vibhava and Anubhava, the Ras Sutra, the Drishtanta Sutra, the illustrative sutra showing us that the prakriya or the act of a performance is best compared to the act of eating. It's a very sensory experience, the act of eating, and so is the act of performance. It is something based in the senses, and it is that sensory experience that gives us the very, very special experience of rasa. Throughout my discourse on Natya Shastra, what I am trying to impress upon you is a whole philosophy which is embedded not just in Natya Shastra but in the Indian system of performance and in the dominant cultural philosophies. The cardinal thing to be noted is that it is the totality of existence which is to be taken into consideration. There is nothing in the human body which is to be discarded or set aside or to be considered as too low or insignificant or impure. Welcome, madam. It's a pleasure to have you. Nothing which is part of the existence is too insignificant to be part of the most sublime. You see, this is how you look upon Natya Shastra, this is how you look upon Indian performance, and this is how you look upon the various philosophies that have flourished here. That it is a total interconnection of the grossest with the sublimest, and everything has a place. Therefore, it is not for nothing that yesterday the Ras Sutra, Tatra Vibhavanubhava Vyabhichari Samyogat, is compared to the act of eating. Charvana, mastication, chewing, taking ras, and then as it was illustrated in it, that just as food when it is laced with different kinds of, 6 kinds of tastes, again rasas, and the combination is made in the same manner, exactly in the same manner, you have to have a combination of the angik, vachik, sattvic and aharya abhinay with the bhavas. So, what constitutes as the reality, what constitutes as the actual language of art is compared to the simple act of eating, and both are connected in an inseparable manner. So something which is very sensory is connected here to the most sublime, right? Now, having said that, and having given you yesterday an explanation of Bhava, Vibhava and Anubhava, we will come to the most important question which we were going to take up yesterday, but we didn't have time, and I thought a morning session would be better for this extremely subtle discussion. What really creates rasa? Who experiences rasa? Right? Well, first of all, the shloka yesterday made a statement that the Sthayi bhavas get transmuted into rasas. Sthayano eva rasatvam apnuvanti. This was one of the things. There are 4 things that mix together there is a sanyog of a bhava, vibhava, anubhava, vyabhichari bhava, and they all make up rasa. But out of this we came to the conclusion, just looking at the sutras, that it is actually the Sthayi bhavas which get converted into rasa. And yesterday we went into a detailed discussion about the psychological aspect of the dominant emotions, the Sthayi emotions, and the Vyabhichari. What is the difference and what is the psychological theory which is proposed in this text? Why is it Sthayi and why it is Vyabhichari? And this is something related to psychology. And I gave you other examples from contemporary psychology and other views where people are following broadly the same kind of a categorization, that all emotions are not alike, that they have to be treated differently. Having said all that, now we come to the deeper question. Who experiences rasa? And yesterday, if you remember, we read in the text that rasa is not something which is tasted, but there are certain things worthy of being tasted. They alone can provide you rasa. Rasaha iti ko padartha. This is what we went through yesterday. Rasaha iti ko padartha. What is this substance? What is this stuff called rasa? And the answer was aswadyatvat. That which is worthy of being tasted and provides you, gives rasa. So everything is not worthy of being tasted. And hence we discussed that everything is not art. Everything cannot provide rasa. Only that which is worthy of being tasted, that. And also, let me add today that Acharya Abhinav Gupt says that only those who have been trained or who have received some kind of an exposure at a very crucial point in their life or previous life, as may be the case with this dog, that's why he has come. It's only those who have in some way or the other developed a receptivity, to put it in our contemporary language, those who have created a receptivity, they shall experience rasa. Not everybody. This is not just a matter of knowing the language. I know English, so I can appreciate Shakespeare. I don't know Italian, so I cannot read Dante. It's not just that. Even after learning Italian, I may not be capable, or everybody who knows English doesn't appreciate Shakespeare, even when they are taught forcibly or otherwise in their school. So, those who have a receptivity, they alone can experience. Why? The question arises, why? Now, I leave the answer for a moment, because when we come to the deep discussion of the theory of Abhinav Gupt, then I'll take this up. Alright? For the time being, the question is, who experiences rasa and how is this rasa discovered? Is it created? In other words, is it something which is made, or it is already there, like the air and water and fire, they are already there. There are things that I create, like an aeroplane, or I make a book or something, but then natural elements are always there.